fans, grab your seeds and grab your gum because it's time yet again for the Dirt and Turf podcast. I'm your host
And
this week.
I am not happy. Redbird's hosting this week again. Why does Redbird have to? Damn it! Ah! Get out of here, Yenzer. Sorry about that, guys.
You guys
Crap
can wait.
baskets. Oh, she is armed to the teeth, ladies and gentlemen. It'd probably be like that for the rest of this season.
I can do
Anyway,
50,000 volts straight to the nips.
we are joined this evening by Alex, Cobra, and someone who we won't name because he's in a vehicle. But
I'm in a vehicle.
but
He is vehicle. He is vehicle.
he's a transformer now. That's you identify as a transformer.
Transformers, robots in disguise.
No, get it right. I identify as No, get it right. I identify as an attack helicopter.
Yeah, attack helicopter. We forgot. So sorry, attack helicopter.
No, I'm fucking with you guys. Anyway, how we doing tonight?
Oh, good. Okay, the hard question that I'm asking this evening. Is everybody ready?
Let's go.
How's the second half going?
Shit for my team.
We've all noticed with glee.
Fuck you, Yankees.
Full hate from a Red Sox.
Fire
He's got
Aaron
like an
Boone.
interpretive dance going with his finger there.
Fire Aaron Boone. That's all I gotta say.
That's when he's cold and dead.
I was not expecting the Yankees fall from grace. Personally,
And Aaron Judge on your IL.
Again.
Yeah. I feel like he's gonna really have to do something.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. I feel like he's really gonna have to do something to improve his health. Because he just keeps having issues. And that's just
Without Aaron Judge, the Yankees' skill set is full of plumbers and Make-A-Wish kids.
My question is it the players or the staff?
It's the staff.
The
staff doesn't
It's staff. It's staff.
It's staff.
See, I've said the same thing about the Orioles pitching coaches. The same exact thing.
We need to fire
pitching coaches.
Can I say something real quick, Kat? Before we go on a little rant?
Yeah, go ahead.
We need to get rid of Aaron Boone, Brian Cashman, and Steinbrenner needs to find a fucking new general manager.
Have fun with that.
Do you have a general manager in mind, or just like anybody would be better at
Anybody's better than fucking Brian Cashman.
Okay.
Anyone has a competent
Fine. Fine. Then breaking news: Yankees signed Tylor as GM.
What about Buck Showalter? Do you think they'd ever sign him? He was with the Mets for a while.
I think I could see Buck Showalter. I could also see Ned Yost coming out of retirement.
I mean, Buck Showalter did get a ring from the Yankees. I mean, he was the manager of the Diamondbacks at the time.
Yeah. We all know what the Orioles are doing.
Greatest 9/11 joke ever, by the way.
Oh my gosh. We all know how the Orioles are doing. They're 15 and a half games back. Although they are playing right now. So that could change.
Yankees got swept by the Rangers.
What?
Yankees got swept by the Rangers.
I saw that. I wasn't.
And not the Mighty Morphin Rangers.
No.
Nope.
I will say, the Cubs Brewers back and forth.
The Brewers have been dominant.
They have.
The Brewers.
They have, and now all of a sudden the Cubs are back 4 games. That I was really kind of shocked by that one.
I'm not.
Let's see.
I'm not.
I really think the only not surprises are Detroit and the Dodgers at this point for
Oh
me.
no, no! You forgot one other team, Cat. The Colorado Rockies.
Okay, but I'm talking winning
But
teams.
teams are actually relevant.
Teams that are winning. Um
Have they even broke 30 wins yet? My question.
let me look.
The Rockies.
No.
Uh,
They're at
yes,
30 and
they're at
84.
30. They're exactly at 30.
30 and 84.
It's
And
just funny.
That's so much.
speaking of teams above 30, the Chicago White Sox.
The Chicago White Sox are playing very well this year, way better than they did last year. Like beyond way
There's
last year.
there's
Well,
big
21
improvement,
country, yeah.
but I don't think anybody's ever going to beat the Orioles going from like one
Grace.
of the worst teams in baseball to 100 wins.
The
What,
next
two
season.
seasons later? The next season?
No,
It was
yeah,
insane.
that was
Um,
crazy.
so this is kind of in the same vein as the how's the second half going? How are we feeling about our trades a week after the fact?
So, so
Alex has his
You're
hand
funny.
raised. Let's all listen.
I'm gonna say this right now. When we traded Rafael Devers to the Giants, I thought it was going to ruin the Red Sox, straight up destroy us because we were third in the division, lacking wins, lacking to get into the division race. A week later, we're 9-1 in the last 10. We're 4 games back in the Blue Jays of the division. We are in control of the first wild card spots to make the playoffs for the first time in what, 4 years, 3 years? So
Been a
I
minute.
thought Devers was going to ruin us, trading him away. But apparently he was the toxicity in the Red Sox locker room. And now we are battling the Blue Jays, who continue to win games, which I hate, with a month left of the season to win the division. And I'm happy about that because I thought it was devastating to us because we traded all our top players from 2018 World Series team. All of them left. But now we're looking like a playoff winning team that could be a dark horse in the World Series this year.
Especially with you guys bumping the Yankees out of the picture, so that's always
Yeah.
fun.
And we play them in a week. We play Baltimore in 2 games, and then the Yankees in 4, and then
Yeah.
Baltimore again in 3 games. So we play them pretty soon
Yeah.
here.
The end the like back quarter of Baltimore's schedule, I'm like, somebody hates us and they don't really want us to win anything in this last quarter of baseball, but what do I know? Um Tyler went away. Um
And speaking of knowing, you know nothing, Ratbird, because Stellar's gone to Super Bowl. We're going to trade Aaron Rodgers to the Vikings and be
Enough.
led by Mason the Red Zone Ranger. How'd he
Taking
slip
stuff
back
where
in
the sun
here?
don't shine.
How about you fix your Pirates first? Talk about the Steelers and Paul Skeens.
Ugh. Okay, so
Uh,
um the Orioles traded away, I would say, 5 of their bats. We lost a couple of really good outfielders. And some of the trades were for like 3 pitching prospects. We have one of the best farm teams in baseball. Why are we trading for prospects when we supposedly already have them down the pipe?
Desperation.
no kill
Oh
quite like
no.
overkill?
But
No kill quite like
I
overkill?
feel like if we just kept to the guys that we had, finished out the season, and then added to what we already had,
What if
we'd
you
have been
guys
in
top?
a lot better shape finishing out
If
the season.
But
you guys
Cat,
top
that's not
East
part of the
division?
small market 5-year plan.
See, I think the new ownership is more along the thought process that they want to get out of the whole small market nonsense. They're talking
It's
about
not nonsense. The data is there. You know, the data is there. Unfortunately, you
I
know.
I get that, but all at the same time, like um, kind of being considered the redheaded stepchild of our division, it just gets old. Very, very old. And they're actually raising ticket prices for next year. I think
Perfect.
that
Yeah,
but it's
I
it's
wonder.
by
I wonder if that's part
3%.
of.
It's by
I
three
wonder if.
percent.
I wonder if that's part of the Trump tax. I don't know.
I don't see how it could be. But
The-
Because you
they're
guys have
also pushing people to go from they used to have a 13 game package that you could buy 13 games, have the same seat for all 13 games. And then they had a package that was 23 games, I want to say. And then of course you had your half season and all season options, right? So they're not only raising ticket prices by 3%, they're having ticket holders, they're no longer offering the 13 game um bundle. I don't know what else to call it. They're going to bump that up to a 20 game bundle. And the people who had the 23 games, they're going to try and bump it up to 40 games.
right.
So there's a lot of thought going into all of this, and um I can appreciate the ownership putting the thought in because we are sick of losing guys to the Mets and the Yankees and the Dodgers. We really are. Um and I think our new ownership is sick of it too at this point.
Do you think you guys will
I
build around Richmond? Your catcher? Actually build around Eddie Richmond?
Oh yeah. I don't think Adley's going anywhere for a while. He's like the next Matt Wieters for us.
Yeah,
Tyler, you sound like a robot. Are you transforming?
yeah, he's transforming into a
Pinstripes,
What
Yankees.
are you doing?
he's transforming into something that Izzy would love.
It froze. I mean, it looks like he's holding. I won't say what it looks like. Um. Anyway, we also have um let's see, the top two or three in each division. Um, I wasn't going to go through the whole standings tonight because
No, we pretty much have
Playoff
a
Mhm.
clear
picture.
cut top three. Top three.
Yeah. So for the AL East, we've got Toronto and Boston. The Yankees are back 6.5 games. We have all seen the Yankees go from some number of games behind and they somehow pull off a wild card. I'm not going to count the Yankees out just yet. They're 6.5 back, but that doesn't really mean anything with the Yankees, you know?
Oh no, no, because the Yankees always find themselves a way to win. You know,
By hook or by crook.
it's the Yankees. It's the
Right.
Yankees by crook, or by crooked paycheck.
Yeah.
You can guarantee the Yankees will find some odd way to get into the playoffs somehow.
Uh-huh.
They're like RFK's or RFK Jr.'s brainworm. They'll find a way to fuck things up.
Well,
Um
the AL race for the wild card spot is tight. It's
it
very,
it
very
is.
tight.
It is. Well, and then we've got, let's see, Toronto's at a 586, Boston's at a 552, New York's at a 530, but Detroit is at a 569. Cleveland's only six
Nice.
games behind them, and they're at a 518. So just like I can't say the Yankees are out of it completely at 6.5 back, I can't say Cleveland's out of it completely at 6
Well, the
games back.
Rangers. Well, the Rangers are the half a game back in the wild card spot. I mean, the Royals are out of it basically. So are the Rays. So it's
Well,
basically
Yeah.
a
so
three-team race at this point.
The
Houston, Seattle, and the Rangers. Those three in the West, I think, also have a shot at something. You know,
per,
but like,
particularly the Mariners, unless they pull some weird voodoo magic of snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Uh,
I hope they don't.
at, if the season ended today, they're in the wild card. If the
Right,
season ended today,
right.
but
The
we still
season
have
is not
baseball to
ending
play.
today.
Exactly, we
Um,
still have 2 months.
2 months. Yeah. And see, that's exactly why I'm not saying Cleveland and the Yankees are completely out of this. Now, if all of the stars align and Toronto, Boston, the Yankees, and Tampa Bay all imploded upon themselves, yeah, the Orioles could potentially make it, but that's a really, really big if. And it's
That's a
just not going to
Baltimore
happen.
team for either. It's a
Right.
Baltimore team important themselves either.
Right. So, for the NL East, we've got Philadelphia,
Yeah.
which weren't they in third place 2 weeks ago?
Um, 4 weeks ago, they were actually in third. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
with the Marlins implosion, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, the Marlins went
The Marlins were
now.
absolutely on fire, and then they
And
cooled down.
see, I wouldn't even put them in contention for the wild card at this point. They are 9 games back with a 491 win percentage.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That run they had, it's done.
Philadelphia's at a 570. The Mets are at a 548. They're only 2.5 games back. I still see Philadelphia and the Mets. I almost said New York. Sorry. I really see Philadelphia and the Mets kind of going back and forth on this until they can't anymore.
Yeah,
Then of
yeah.
course,
I
sorry,
I
go ahead.
don't know. I don't think the Braves would have enough juice to try to rally a comeback,
They're
and
17 games back.
that's what I said. I don't think they
Yeah,
have enough juice to rally a comeback.
no.
And also, the Marlins, they don't have enough steam, and all this stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be back and forth between the Phillies and the Lowell Mets.
And then we have the Brewers and the Cubs. Um, the Cubs are 500 for their last 10, and Milwaukee is 9-1 in their last 10. I don't know if anybody's going to catch up to Milwaukee in the NL Central. I just don't know if that's going to happen.
If the Brewers can keep momentum, they're going to be very dangerous to watch, and
Yeah.
potentially they might be the team that defeats famous responsible gambler Shohei Ohtani and his Dodgers.
Here's hoping.
I do think the Brewers are dark horses for the World Series this year. A team that was
They're
not
they're
expected to
always
win
they're
this year.
always dark horses. They're
Always.
always a dark horse.
Yeah.
I don't know a single outlet unless they're in Milwaukee who's sitting there going, "Oh yeah, the Brewers are they're really gonna take it to them." I don't know anybody who does that. But I'm excited to see what they do. Like I'm here for a Milwaukee World Series. That would be fine.
Because they always
Yeah,
Um,
do this
I
thing.
think I think Milwaukee has only made the World Series once in their lifetime,
wow.
and it was like in the I think it was in the like I want to say the 80s, 90s.
That'd be really cool to like see the history. That'd be awesome.
Um, I can actually look that up right now.
Well,
Um,
while you do
Okay,
that, let me go over the NL West real quick. We've got Los Angeles Dodgers and San Diego. I almost said San Francisco because weren't they flip-flopped for a while?
They were, but when San Fran got
oh,
Devers, they kind of fell off a cliff.
that by the way, the Milwaukee Brewers made the World Series in 1982, falling to the St. Louis Cardinals.
Wow, so
Yeah, they were.
before I was born.
Oh, if you
that
guys
series.
didn't know, they were in the AL back then.
Yep, because before they were the Seattle Pilots.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they were the Seattle Pilots.
Well,
Because who owned them?
I am
Who
all
owned
for getting to see some
who?
history. Let's go, Milwaukee.
Yeah, who owned the Milwaukee Brewers when they were the Pilots, or rather, who owned the Milwaukee Brewers first?
Oh.
Bud Selig.
Oh my gosh. Nuh-uh.
Bud Selig owned the Milwaukee Brewers.
That's crazy.
He's the one who bought them from Seattle.
Oh.
Well, you know.
Yeah, when Seattle when they were the Seattle Pilots.
So we've just got the Dodgers and San Diego left. The Dodgers are only at a 574. I say only. I know people are going to be like, "What do you mean only?" They were the best team in baseball numerous times over. Well over 600 for a significant portion of the year. And now they're at 574. And they're only 5-5 in their last 10.
The Dodgers have not been playing good.
No, they really haven't. San Diego is only 2 games behind them.
Yeah, especially considering that their best player has not been performing up to snuff, and you know exactly who I mean. Do I have to say it again? Yes,
Cobra?
I do.
Could you remind us?
It's Responsible Gambler Show
Tani. I don't have the hat. I'm not home, otherwise I would have the hat on right now.
I do think it's the Dodgers' implosion of Shohei Ohtani not playing well and the defense just folding. They've erred probably a lot more than I
love how.
So
sorry,
Dodgers might win the West if the Dodgers continue to implode like this.
The Dodgers have never been a second half team. They show up during the first half, implode in the second half, and cruise through the playoffs. That's how they always are.
Yeah.
Well, I have one final question for everyone.
And that is, go ahead, Kat.
If you could pick one of these division first place teams, we could each, we could go top to bottom if we want. What will it take that first place team to get all the way to the World Series?
Ooh. Okay, who wants to go first?
I'm going.
Who wants to take Toronto?
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take Toronto.
Has to do?
So what Toronto has to do is keep an eye out on the Red Sox. Excuse me. Keep an eye on the Red Sox. Make sure they stay.
That's all we know.
No. Listen to me. Make sure they stay in their rearview mirror so they don't have to face the Red Sox in the playoffs. If they can keep up their hitting, if they can keep up their pitching, they're good. They just have to keep the Red Sox in their rearview mirror and basically just not let up the pressure, especially in the AL.
Mm-hmm. They have one of the best rotations. They just added Shane Bieber to their rotation, so
yes,
Max Scherzer, Shane Bieber, Kevin Gausman, Jose Berrios, and I believe Kevin Gausman.
You said Kevin Gausman twice.
Oh, my bad.
Tyler Phil.
So I think we're all in agreement on what Toronto needs to do. They need to watch out for Boston.
And also, they need to do one other thing as well, Kat. Don't imitate the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah,
I'll take over AL Central, though.
Cities teams, there's a domino effect, and it doesn't matter if it's hockey and baseball or if it's football and baseball or soccer and football. So there is one city that has a soccer team and a football team. Anyway, the luck of the postseason kind of sweeps through your city or it doesn't. So,
and that brings me to Detroit.
Yes.
Now, Detroit, they haven't been to the World Series since I believe 2012 was the last time they were in the World Series.
I I don't. I think it was. I want
It
to say it
was
was oh
2012.
six.
I
It
am
was
No,
2012. Okay.
terrible at stats and facts
no, it
like
was
that.
2012.
So,
It was 2012 because
Well,
Anibal
well, Cat. I hate
Sanchez.
that. I'm about to say, well, Cat, get used to it because you're gonna have to. You're gonna as a host.
oh, I
You kind
know.
of
Oh, I
you,
know.
you got to get used to stats. You gotta bring it. You
All
can't
right.
just rest on. You can't just rest on your laurels. Not gonna lie.
This is why we have the Googles.
Okay, so
Yes.
yes, it was 2012, but then
Okay.
we had Anibal Sanchez, Max Scherzer, Prince Fielder, Justin Verlander,
Oh man,
maybe
I never thought I'd say this. I miss Justin Verlander.
the good Justin Verlander, not the one that's
Your favorite
floating
one.
right
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Anyone, anyone miss Prince Fielder?
now. I do, and it's sad.
Yeah.
It was sad the day he retired because of injury.
Yeah.
I
With
don't like when guys
with the
have to
same
retire.
with the I think it was with the same average and amount of hits too as his
As his
dad.
dad.
Oh, what?
I think
Yeah,
so.
Prince
Yeah,
Fielder, Prince and Cecil Fielder had the same amount of hits.
but anyway, continuing with Detroit, when they got swept by the 2012 Giants, that was an embarrassment to Detroit.
I do
Yeah,
remember that.
losing to Brian Wilson.
Yep, but now I think Detroit, honestly, it's just like they just need to focus on keeping their division and keeping the lead they have and getting that first round bye.
Yeah.
So they can get their starters, get Scooball rested and their rotation rested. So then they can face it in the division series, go through the division series, hopefully make it to the championship series. Once they get to the World Series, if they get to the World Series, don't choke like the last two times they've been there.
Right.
That's literally what happened to the last two times they made the World Series. They literally get to the World Series and then choke, just like the 2015 Mets.
You're welcome. Oh
So
my! Oh, that. To be fair, the 2015 World Series, that was the greatest moment in my dad's baseball life, if that makes sense. Seeing his boys beat the Mets in five.
Yeah.
no, the Mets
Um.
literally was one of the greatest teams against swept the fucking Cubs and then freaking get absolutely destroyed by the Royals in the World Series.
Yeah.
But my thing
Yep.
is I think Detroit actually has a team that can go to the World Series. They have a really strong rotation, really strong lineup.
Yeah.
The problem is they have to be careful. They have the Astros. They have to watch out for the Blue Jays and Red Sox, as well as the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners, just in case they all make the playoffs as well.
Well, Alex, do you want to take on the Houston Astros?
That's funny enough. That was actually the team I picked. The Houston Astros are in a very tough division race at the moment. The Mariners are nipping at their behinds, and they have been well
It's the
through the past
closest margin out of all the other divisions,
with the
too.
past month. The Mariners have been just nipping slowly at the Astros lead. The Astros have struggled game in and game out. They failed to hit the ball well. They failed to play defense well. And the Mariners have, the home run derby winner of the catcher. They have the offense. They have the defense. They have the team to come after the Astros. And the Astros fumble any more right now, that half a game will be the Mariners dropping them within the next week and a half to 2 weeks because the Astros refuse to lock down the West and they struggle with this in the back of the season. I've noticed after the All Star break, they kind of just fall. They're 4-6 in the last 10 and they've struggled to try to get the wins in the win column. And the Mariners have a strong team. I do think the Mariners and the Brewers are both teams in the AL and NL that could be teams are like, oh my god, they can win the World Series this year. What are you talking about? Because it's the team on paper that is producing on the field.
I would agree with that. Um, next up, let's see. Oh, Philadelphia. So Philadelphia has the Mets right behind them. This is the third closest margin, I think. Yeah, the third closest margin. And uh I think this is one of the more likely ones to go back and forth until it can't anymore. Um really, Philadelphia just has to play ball. They have to do everything that got them to the top of the division, and going 5-5 in their last 10 is not going to be enough to stay where they are. So I think they're going to need to kind of ramp up every effort, so to speak, and not let their heads get the best of them.
That's it.
We all know how easy that is. Uh, not. Um, who wants Milwaukee?
Oh,
Can I?
I'll take Milwaukee.
I'll
Oh,
take.
you want to take
I'll take the
Milwaukee, Tyler?
West. No, I want to
All
take the
right, all right,
Dodgers.
all right. So I think I alluded to this earlier. Milwaukee just has to keep momentum up to win the World Series, to make the World Series and win.
Mm-hmm.
It's clear with right now their current momentum, they are absolutely just tearing things up in the league. If they just need to keep up momentum, get out of their own heads, and just play good baseball.
That's
That's it.
about it. That's about it. Like fundamentals. Tyler, did you say you wanted to do the famous Dodgers?
Yes, honestly, the big Dodgers' biggest problem is obviously the Padres, but it's themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They literally are
You
injured. So
can. I was about to say you could clearly see it in the face of famous responsible gambler Shohei Ohtani. Clearly see it.
1 second. One second. I'm ordering food. Give me 1 second.
We do it
Could have
all
muted.
here on the Dirt and Turf
Could
podcast.
yep. We are live. You could have muted your microphone, Tyler.
He did. We can't hear what he's ordering.
That's a good thing.
I do agree with him. I think the Dodgers' problem is themselves. They seem to shoot themselves in the foot in the last month or two of the season, and then they cruise to the playoffs. They did the last year against the Yankees.
Can I also say something? Can I add on? Sorry, I'm done ordering. Sorry. The Dodgers honestly just need to not have the curse that happens to every MLB team that wins the World Series. They go immediately shit right after they win the World Series.
Every time.
Every
After the World Series, after the what's the cup called in hockey? Hold on.
Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup.
You have two hockey hosts who can tell you that.
I was this close.
The Super Bowl.
After the Super Bowl, the teams they don't fall off as badly in some cases, but
actually,
they're still just like you go to a cliff and just that's it.
It's the NFL. The NFL's problem is the Madden curse.
There is that.
Rope to Snake record.
You know what sucks? You know what sucks is why the Orioles suck this year is because they got the MLB curse this year. Because Gunnar Henderson's the cover athlete for MLB The Show.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But otherwise,
we'll see what next
the Dodgers
year brings for the Orioles. And
let me finish up the
Rockies.
Dodgers real quick.
Oh yeah. Go ahead before you get your food.
The Dodgers, like I said, the Dodgers can repeat as World Series champions as long as they don't let themselves get to their heads and get too cocky and don't implode and let the Padres take over.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, those are all my points that I had for this evening, but I do want to mention our affiliate for the evening.
Oh, yeah. And who is our affiliate, Kat?
Smackin' Sunflower Seeds.
That is right. Smackin'. Our favorite affiliate, especially because we tell you to grab your seeds and grab your gum. And why not the number one viral sunflower seed on the market today? Our friends at Smackin'. If you do not know, Smackin' have partnered up with the greatest baseball player of all time, Pablo Sanchez, and his friends in the Backyard Baseball crew. Because guess what they have now? They have the Backyard Baseball Sunflower Seed Pack. Or rather, the bundle. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Because it has, of course, the backyard barbecue flavor in custom backyard baseball graphics, and of course Pablo Sanchez's favorite sunflower seed flavor, loaded nacho. But that's not the only limited edition flavor they have. Obviously, they still have the Fiesta Pack. If you don't know what's in the Fiesta Pack, that would be salsa, guacamole, and taco flavored. But if you don't want the savory, the spicy, the muy caliente flavoring, they have, for a limited time only, strawberry cheesecake flavored. But that's not all they have. Obviously, they have their regular flavors as well. And if you want to see why Smackin' are the number one viral sunflower seed on the market today, why not use our affiliate link in the bios, wherever you get your podcasts? Show the channel some love. Smackin' Sunflower Seeds, always, always a home run for the Dirt and Durf podcast.
Every time.
All right, and that's it, right, Kat?
That is it. That is it for the Dirt and Turf this evening, this week.
But let's give a special shout out to our other shows as well. Obviously, with football season around the corner, the Hard Count is back for season 4. Yes. This Sunday, we're also doing a special one-on-one interview with ranch hand Sean Carlson. Finally, he is in the ring with us, Alex. So the Handed Down Beatdown, we'll be doing a one-on-one interview with Sean Carlson. As I wrestled with Sean Carlson in his training camp, it'd be great to hear from him once again. And of course, we have our other podcast as well, The Lap Down. We also have Passing the Pigskin, which made its debut episode on our friend of the channel, Billy, his channel, VolBill99, in a partnership with the Disaster Podcast. So please check him out. That is VolBill99 on YouTube.
Yes.
We also have The Lap Down with Greg Farmer, and of course the other Lap Down crew. We also have Biscuits and Penalties, our hockey podcast. Alex, I know you're hyped for that.
I am.
And am I missing anything? The
Handed Down Bench.
The Handed Down Bench, where we just which will be a once a month podcast where we basically just get to chill, hang out, veg, and rant and rave about anything other than sports. And of course, you listen to the Dirt and Turf podcast on YouTube. Thank you for listening. We can't do this without you guys.
Be sure to like and subscribe and comment below. We want to hear from you.
Thank you. Comment. Check out our Patreon. We do have Patreon. And do check out our other affiliates as well. And of course, thank you to Smack and Sunflower Seeds once again for allowing us to grab our seeds and grab our gum.
Don't forget about our TikTok as well.
Yes, we still have TikTok, so don't forget to check that out as well. And I believe that's it. That's all the and I do believe that's all the shilling.
That is
Have a good night,
everything.
guys.
So, go play some ball while you still can. Have a
Play ball, everyone. Play ball, everyone.